Hi, I'm Binns Melander, and I'm going to give a little talk today on what Jim Rickards, media commentator, says will happen when and if Trump becomes elected president in the next couple of months. Hi, you, Karen, my sister. You will completely disagree with me on this. Whatever. Here goes. I heard Jim Rickards talking and promoting a book he wrote on what to invest to protect yourself from the coming market collapse when Trump, who wins the election, is prevented from taking office by a vote of the House of Representatives, which will become Democratic by a couple of votes in the coming election. They will say Trump can't become president because he is an insurrectionist because of what happened on January 6th, 2021. If this happens, the stock market will collapse when this happens, and stocks will fall 50%. There will be rioting in the streets because people have been told by the media and by Biden that Trump is a fascist, authoritarian dictator who will crush the United States, etc. Antifa and Black Lives Matter and pro-Palestinian groups will rampage in order not to let Trump take office. Also, some on the left will say to the illegal aliens who have just entered the United States that they will be deported under Trump, so they should join forces with Antifa, etc., and prevent Trump from taking office. Many on the right and the left will say, I got to protect my family, my home, and they and the police, etc., will quell the riots and jail the rioters. There will be worldwide loss of confidence in the dollar when Trump is prevented from taking office. The dollar will lose its position as pretty much the world's leading reserve currency, to say the ruble or the yen. This is already happening. We have sanctioned Russia so they can't cash in billions of dollars they have in their banks. They are upset and joining with other countries so their reserve currency won't be the dollar. If this happened on a big scale, it would be devastating to the U.S. dollar, which would lose much of its value. This is a good time to invest in gold or maybe treasury bills, which can be invested for a relatively short amount of time and still have a good interest rate. Yes, if this happens, friend will turn against friend, neighbor against neighbor. Maybe there will be a civil war, martial law, etc. Jim Rickards is an elderly man, American lawyer, investment banker, media commentator. He said that the 2008 bank collapse would happen. He also predicted the election of Trump in 2016. Biden has led over 10 million illegal aliens over our southern border in the last 3 years of his presidency. There are cartels which charge a certain amount to get someone to the U.S. Kamala wants to help any Palestinians from Gaza into the United States, even though they may be a part of a radical Islamists who want the world to be an Islamic caliphate and who believe everyone should follow Sharia law, which, among other things, deprives women of most of their rights. Some of our schools teach that the U.S. was based on slavery and that white people should be ashamed of themselves. That it would have been better if Columbus had never so-called discovered America, whose people only, they massacred Indians and practiced slavery. No mention of the fact that Brazil, Haiti, Puerto Rico had lots of black slaves who were brought by the British, the French, the Portuguese. No mention of us building the first real democracy, fighting the Civil War, causing thousands and thousands of Americans to die, and they largely were fighting to end slavery, which they did. No mention of our laws, to being presumed innocent until proven guilty, to having the same love on all equally, whether you are rich or poor. To the modern world of skyscrapers, supersonic airplanes, to the ability to become possibly rapidly rich, although you were born poor. To the spread of Christianity in the New World, with its basic belief that each one of us has a soul which survives death. And the importance of Western culture in music, art, theater, literature. Thank you.